Hey folks, this is Zach Hubeck with Wave and MBSI Wave, coming to you with another edition of Wireless Mythbusters. I'm in Rolling Meadows, Illinois today, home of the Cambium Networks, and I'm super excited to interview a couple of their folks on Cambium QoE Solutions, Bridge in a Box, and we're gonna talk about their latest innovation, fiber products. I'm super excited, folks. Let's go inside. Hey folks, this is Zach Hubeck. I'm here at Cambium Networks in their Innovation Center, and I've got Sakid Ahmed with me. Sakid, how are you today?
Good, Zach. Nice to see you.
So Sakid, first and foremost, let's tell the folks at home what you do for Cambium Networks.
Right, so I'm at Cambium Networks, been here for a number of years, but in charge of some product lines, both from the engineering and sales and all of that perspective, but the ePMP QoE and soon to be the fiber product line. Those are kind of my areas of interest. So.
Very cool. We're super excited about the fiber product line, but for right now, we're talking about QoE, quality of experience.
Right.
So why don't we talk about the Cambium QoE experience, if you will. Go ahead and hit us with it.
You know, fundamentally, QoE, as you highlighted, quality of experience, right? It's really about bringing value to your network. Cambium's been doing radio products, the bits and the bytes, and how to get them through the pipe. But QoE brings a different angle to all of that. Is how do you manage the traffic that's actually going through it? Because if you think about congestion problems, if you think about interference, all the things that our traditional customers face, you know, the reaction to solving that a lot of times is, hey, put up more equipment. Well, the reality is you can solve it in other ways too. And QoE plays a big role on it. If you think about things like application performance, video streaming, buffering, the typical complaints that you get, with QoE, with things like TCP optimization, congestion management, some pretty sophisticated and highly technical solutions that help with that stuff, right? It's helping with buffering, helping with latency and things like that. On top of that, what we're seeing with QoE also is that it's helping reduce bandwidth. Frame utilization on APs, right? Why? Because you are able to do things like traffic shaping, which in the community, some folks will say, well, I don't really want to do much policing, but the reality is the goal of it is to improve customer experience. So if busy hour 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., you've got people doing BitTorrent and Call of Duty updates, while other people are trying to watch Netflix, is that what you want to provide as a service? No. So we're trying to give you the tools to manage the network better. So you do that in conjunction with the optimization, congestion management. You're fundamentally solving a lot of the problems that a traditional service provider faces. And it's hardware agnostic, right? It doesn't have to be Cambium products. You can do it in any vendor's products, any technology, wired, wireless. You have a huge set of statistics that you get from the home user. So very powerful solution. Very powerful solution.
I love it. So Sakid, with Cambium's QoE, do you have to have that exclusively on a Cambium network, or can you use competitive products or peers of Cambium?
You can. It's 100% hardware agnostic, right?
Nice.
It's essentially a bump in a wire. If you have any type of home Wi-Fi network, any type of fixed wireless, DSL, hybrid coax, it doesn't matter, right? We are sitting along the way. All traffic is coming in and out. So yes, you can use it with a mix of hardware.
Very cool. So Sakid, talk to me a little bit about QoE and how are you literally saving service providers money by having them embrace your QoE solution?
Sure. So one of the common things we hear about is probably the most obvious and tangible benefit is that if you have a congested AP, for example, that is hitting 90% frame utilization, busy hour loaded up, by doing some of the rules and shaping and all that, you're reducing the load on that. And we're starting to see customers, A, go and offer higher packages off that AP, or B, adding more subscribers to that AP.
Nice.
So it's additional revenue that's coming in. So when you calculate the cost of QoE to your network, because of our commercial model where we sell it not per subscriber but by bandwidth, you're talking about pennies per subscriber. And all of a sudden you're adding more subscribers to the AP, you're making money. Right? It's not just saving, but you're making money. And immediately the reaction will be, well, what about my performance? I'm reducing bandwidth. How come I'm not getting customer support calls? Well, you're actually not. Because with TCP optimization, congestion management, those things working hand in hand, we're hearing customers telling us their support calls have gone down.
Nice.
So there's a cost savings right there. So it's a 2-for-1.
Awesome. Very cool. Less times the phone is ringing for them.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
I love it. So Sakid, let's talk about with your QoE, how does the subscription service work? Easy for me to say.
Yeah.
And tell us about that model. What is the price point? What should people expect?
So a couple of things. So first and foremost, it's different in the sense that we are positioning as a per bandwidth.
Okay.
So if you have a network today that consumes worst case scenario 2 gig, right? You would buy a 2 gig license, right? Or let's say you build a little buffer, you buy a 3 gig license. That means up to 3 gigabits per second of traffic, all things QoE will apply. All software features, everything that we have, the roadmap stuff, there is no additional licensing or anything like that. The beauty of having it based on throughput is that if you have 2,000 subscribers that's consuming the 2 gig, and tomorrow you add another 500 subscribers, you're not paying me a single penny more for the additional 500 because you bought a 3 gig license. So throughput-based subscription makes it more economical as you grow. No ifs and buts about it. The subscriptions are, you can pay up front, you could do 1 year, 3 year, or 5 year. Very easy to do. You can bring your own hardware. In fact, pretty much most cases, we're not even offering our hardware solution, which is usually used for a starter kit type 1 gig trial product.
Okay.
But people are spinning up their own servers. We're just helping them install the software and then license. That's
awesome. So Sakid, how are you helping service providers prepare for planning? Do I need a 2 gig package? Do I need a 3 gig package? Is there anything within CN Maestro or some of the other cool tools that you guys have innovated that will help them plan for that?
Right. In this case, Zach, it's actually a pretty easy question. It's like, what is your maximum throughput? And
sure,
every operator knows that because they're managing the network. And once they give us the answer of what it is, it's simple. Pick one, right? If you are 2.7 gig, buy the 3 gig. It's only a 1 gig increment.
Yep.
So there's really not a lot of guesswork in that. At that point, we point our customers to our website, which has a slew of information of what hardware supports what packages, and we go from there.
Awesome. So Sakid, if people want to learn more information about QoE or even implement QoE on their network, how do they get started?
Great. So 2 ways. First of all, go to the website, www.cambiumnetworks.com/QoE. You'll find a wealth of information about features and hardware requirements and all of that. And then you'll see a form that you can fill out saying you want to participate in a QoE trial. You do that, we have dedicated folks on the Cambium side that will reach out, engage with you. We're very keen on helping you get started initially. So we'll help you with the box setup, we'll set up a call, walk you through the configuration, help you evaluate the before and after. Awesome. All this on a free trial, 0 commitment from you as a customer. Try it. If you like it, that's when you buy it. And we're pretty confident you will. So we make it easy.
Very cool. So Sakid, when we talk about quality of experience and QoE from Cambium Networks, what are the top 3 things you want people to take away in knowing about QoE?
I think first and foremost, if you're not doing QoE, you should be. If you're doing things like rate limiting and rate plans on a radio level, you are doing it in an ancient manner. Yep. You need to move to quality of experience because the way we do rate limiting, traffic shaping, you're bringing a slew of features that is helping with your network performance, network management, right? Optimization for all things application, shaping to save bandwidth, congestion management, again, to help with bandwidth management. All of that are like the top 3 things that instantaneously bring some boost into your network.
Very cool. Now, we've been partners for many, many years. Sakid, what do you guys love about the Wave relationship, and what do you look for in a distributor in our partnership?
Right. So it's a pretty broad question, Zach, but I'll talk a little bit more specific about QoE. I think as a distributor, we've all sold boxes, yep, right? I think we all need to sort of think about solving the customer problems, not just sending them more hardware that they buy. And QoE is one of those things. And I think my kudos to Wave team, because you guys have embraced that approach.
Yep.
You've preached QoE to your customers. You understand the value. We've closed some deals together. I think that's one of the things I value, and I think we want to build on that as we think more about solving bringing solutions, end-to-end solutions. That's how we want to approach it, and I think that's what I appreciate about Wave.
Awesome, love it. It's been a great partnership.
Absolutely.
So thank you for everything, Sakid. Well, there you have it, folks. Sakid Ahmed with Cambium Networks. We've been talking about Cambium QoE here. Sakid, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Zach.
Appreciate
Absolutely.
it.